things I wanted to ask you. There's a sort of religious element, I think, to this story. And I wanted to ask whether any of your own background kind of informed that part of it for you.
Yeah, it's weird. I grew up religious and then moved away from it as I got older. And just like the year before doing this film, started to just kind of think about that a little bit more in a kind of like, oh no, maybe I do believe in something. But then I was playing this like super atheist cynic who is a human rights lawyer, and also, not only does he not believe in religion, he's also kind of he kind of doesn't believe in humanity as well. I think he thinks that he's pretty cynical about that. So it was a really interesting experience to be someone who was so definite about that. And he's the only voice in the room, in the cabin, who feels that way. Everyone else has a kind of believes in something more than he does. So it was a bit weird because I was the only actor that had the perspective that I had, and everyone else was a bit more spiritual about the entire film, and I was always a bit more skeptical about the whole thing, I think. But yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting side of it. I think the other side is the fact that you're playing a gay character, but the fact he's gay is not the centre of the story.
Yeah.
But also the story doesn't ignore it, and I think that was really important.
Yeah, I think it feels nicely progressive in that way, in that like it places a single-sex parent family at the centre of the film, but Night treats them like the normal family that they should be treated like, and I think it adds a really like interesting element to the film, and there's interesting detail in there, but it isn't the crux of it. They just happen to be this family with gay dads, and yeah, it felt like I loved that. It felt great that was at the centre of a big studio like blockbuster. Can we call it a blockbuster?
I think so.
Okay, cool. Yeah, great, thanks.